The Bounce House, and it's easy to see why they call it that. Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Houston Cougars taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Knights will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cougars offense will start this game off. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active and a weapon.
Runs through a tackle. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the give off the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Give to the single back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's got it again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. The Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Here's the handoff. And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, that's a really nice job executing by this offense. Third down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a first and goal for this offense.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On second down, wants to throw it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running back goes in motion. Off play action. Got his man on the outside. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Knights are on the move. He'll keep it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Fires left. He's got an open man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCF! An impressive display there, gets him 6.
Yeah, don't worry about throwing. This guy can run, too. Such a great dual threat. And when this guy lowers his shoulders, you can see he can do whatever he wants and get in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And it's perfect. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Working the middle, it's complete. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Trying play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Quickly to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the connection. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. He's looking for a man on second down. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cougar!
Number 17 with the catch in the end zone.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Gets it out fast. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough space. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Knights!
Well, the defense defense thought they had a plan for this option attack, and this quarterback, they repped against it in practice all week, but it's one thing to do it against your scout team, and it's one thing to try to stop that guy. He is very dangerous. That's already the second rushing touchdown using the option.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Houston offense comes onto the field. The give to the single back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target over the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to get to him. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. Turns it on at midfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They keep attacking through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. After run, now throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Moving away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Knights will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Offense getting set for first down. He's going to pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He's right on target. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball squirted out. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He's looking to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Hussein. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll keep it himself. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. On the ground, it's locked. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Gives it to the back on the draw. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Looking for a block. It's Weir. He's got great speed. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, UCF. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
They go to the ground.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Alabama. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
At the 47-yard line. And first down for the offense.
They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that's just pure speed off the line of scrimmage. That offensive tackle had no shot. Barely even got a hand on that D-end as he came around the outside.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires it incomplete. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? Makes his connection. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's moving out of the pocket, trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This offense has a second down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Knights are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The give to the tailback. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Hussein. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Lets it fly. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Flips it out in the flat. And that one did not work. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. The give to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Knights! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. He's going to pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's locked. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd down, going up top. Dances away. Still running at the 40. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle. It's locked. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's going to pass on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab well past the sticks. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He's looking to pass. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis is just getting blown off the field right now, and like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants a big play here late. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gonna try to get it himself. He's not gonna get there. Stop short on 4th down. Offense set on 1st down. Power football with the run. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's loose on the right. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Number 3.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. Lining up for the onside kick. Just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.